Hi there, this is Dr. Rich. I wanted to spend a couple of minutes showing you how to get started with Tableau for your HRM 560 course. On my screen you'll see a visualization that shows a map of where current employees live. It's a little bit fancy, you don't need to do that right away, but let me show you how to start off with a brand new data source that you've been provided in the course, and how to connect to that data source and create your first few visualizations. So I'll just click File, New to start a new project. And we have something blank and very boring looking on my screen here. You'll want to click this data source down here in the bottom left hand corner. You're going to click Connect to a file. You're going to connect to an Excel file. Note that when you're connecting to your data set, you have a lot of options on what type of data set to connect to. At work, I connect into a Microsoft SQL server. I can also connect into a MySQL server, and there's lots more options. You can even connect to a Salesforce instance if you have one, and lots of other options here too. So the first thing you really need to know is what type of data or what type of server that your data lives on. And for us right now, we're just going to connect to a file. The data set that I provided to you is in Excel. So click Excel. It's going to ask you for the file. And I've provided something called HR560 dataset V5. V5 is version 5. You don't really need to worry about that. So just double click that. And you'll notice that this screen comes up. Over here on the left, these are the different worksheets within the Excel file. The main worksheet that you'll be using is this core data set. And it contains a lot of information that you'll need to conduct your analysis. So you'll just click your worksheet and drag it over here to the drag sheets here. Very straightforward. And you should see the sample of the data down here in the lower portion of your screen. Once that's done, you know that Tableau is able to see your data in your Excel sheet. And then you will click Sheet 1. And now, on this screen, you'll see all of the different dimensions or fields listed on the left. And you'll also see these measures down here. Measures are simply quantitative fields that can be counted or averaged and so forth. So to create a very basic visualization, let's make a map. You will see the zip code field down here. Zip code, just so you know, these little icons that look like globes or worlds indicate to you that dragging one of these fields over to the area will result in a map visualization. If you want to scroll around and move the map, you'll have to click here, or just hover over this little diamond and then click Pan. Okay, and then you'll be able to move around this screen just like that. Okay. If I drag zip, whoops. So zip indicates where all of your employees actually live. Okay. One of the things that I'll ask you to do is just show me employees that are active or haven't started yet. And we can do that by going to employment status as one of our fields and dragging that over to the filters pane. Then we select active and future start. Click apply and then click OK. So now this visualization only shows me my active employees with a pretty big cluster up in Massachusetts. So that already tells you something about the data set that you're dealing with. This company is primarily based in Massachusetts. So as you can see, within 5 minutes of using Tableau, it's pretty easy to get started, connect to a data source, and create your first visualization. I really encourage you to have fun with it, explore the data in different ways. There's lots of options here in Tableau to play with. And of course, if you have any questions at any time, please do not hesitate to reach out. Thanks.